Think we're all good. Think we're all good. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, blah, 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 blah. You get to go there. Move that there. Make that go up there. So we're getting more of an interesting web network. Can I move these? No. I can move you. Put it there. Make it convoluted. So we connect to them, we connect to that, that connects to this. Okay. First off, I would like to say I'm sorry because I have not streamed in like I think a few months now. So yeah. I don't know what happened, but I just couldn't find myself coming back and streaming all that much. I just kept getting, I wouldn't say distracted, just I was just kind of out of sorts. And that out of sortsness just kind of stuck with me. I did not say that. I wanted to move Banks. Let me move Banks. But yeah, it got, it got pretty bad. I just kind of got just obliterated by my own brain of not being able to do anything except like homework and like D&D and story bits, and I just never told myself, hey, buckle down and actually go do a stream because you haven't done that in months. And I keep peeking, so I'm sorry. A bit of like fine management needs to go on here. So I'll drop myself a little bit. I'm a loud individual. I'm still peeking. Holy crap. Drop myself a little bit more. There we go. It says there's somebody here. Though that also just might be including myself. Though I don't think it does that. It probably does. That would be dumb if it did. One person. Well, I will say hello to myself. Hi. I hope all of this is sounding good. We're just kind of hanging out here for a hot second. Got one thing connected way up there. Can I change? If I come over here and I click on this, can I change my color? That'd be cool. How do I don't think I know how to change my color. Will it change every time I type? I don't. Sure. Nah, I'm just green. But yeah. I'm just kind of hanging out for a brief moment, seeing if anybody wants to join me. If not, I'm just gonna go. Cause yeah, that just seems like pain. I don't want to do that. I have to do the thing with Ron. Chats, played, unplayed. Can't get anything. Can't get new drip. No new drip. Oh, it's currently equipped. And I don't have that one. I would like to get that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I apologize if I go completely quiet. I don't know what it is, but my body has been dying. So, yeah. Just kind of... Well, hit the move on button. There we go. Guess we're out of... going on to Midil. What's next for you, Dale? We're going dark for a while. We want to give that bombshell time to hit home before we ask the constricts dad to do anything about it. Chapels are already in a damage control frenzy. There's no way they can mobilize in Midil anytime soon. Hopefully ever. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Do you want the bag too? It's empty now that I opened it.
I don't... No, I'm good. I forgot that I had ordered these. Sorry.
Oh, but you brought them in the house.
I did. Whoops. I now have sleeves and a box for my magic deck that I forgot that I ordered on, like, Saturday. Whoops. Oh, that's lovely. But you guys have been on the edge of our blade. We weren't coming on right when we we weren't counting on right when we'd need to cut deep. In a fight like this, we can tell... I can't tell you how that felt. Dale is so cool. So if you need some more Gastral to jam the reactors, you don't be like Bangs, don't use big words. My brain doesn't do big words. I'm yours for a week. How can I help? I'm glad you asked. Huh? Isn't it a shame when you ask someone that you're down to help for a set period of time and then they have an exact thing for you to help with in that exact period of time, so you just kind of sit there and be like, well, I didn't expect this, but now I have to roll with it because I said I would do it. Oh, you want, like, you want an actual task? I thought we were just gonna fade out. Can you get us on a boat to Midil, please? Wow, I starred the last ones. And now we start the final act. Goes shipped. This contact of yours, this contact of you. This contact of yours, they know the right people in Midil. I like how this druid is taking care of his stupid little bonsai tree. He has a tennis ball and a chew toy. Man, this guy is a full-on, like, furry. What time is it? Yeah, we're good. They're tight with the Midil's brass. Yeah, but Midil Millennium is the weird names of this world. I need like somebody to say them to my face so I can say them effectively. It's just how my brain works. My brain is dumb and wired backwards. But I wouldn't trade it for any other brain because I like how dumb my brain is and how wired it is. It's Calgray as... yeah. You met through the druids? There's a little bit of a delay on... It's interesting to see. Because normally I just have like one thing up. Now I can have two things up, and the two things up tell me how much the delay is. So this is interesting for me to see. I could even, if I wanted to, I could even show you guys the stuff I got. But, you know, I'm not going to because I'm evil like that. Mwahahaha. Oh, you're the box. You're the box I ordered. Hooray, distractions. Yes, box. Box has been opened. Give me the box for in the box. Good on you. Oh, you come with neat little, like, divider thingies that I will never use. Cool. Wait, what the heck? And a piece of paper that was sitting all neat like. Alrighty. Enough of distractions. Is that textured? Ah, sadly no. Didn't... Box distractions. This is why I can't have anything on my desk. Here, let me throw them behind me. Oh, now one's on the floor. Did the old cabal Metallia wants a ticket to punch out of the state. Shrub bombs got reach someplace. Sometimes my brower rings. So you're not actually mafia. Made nah strictly contract one family was too many. Hello. Hello, Dark Father. Hello, Death Pirate. See this man here? This man is a druid. You can tell because he has a dog collar, and a dog chew toy, and a tennis ball, and a stick. Unlike that person way in the distance, who is a witch, and can shoot you off this boat. Heard druids in Medill don't have a choice. There's a pressure on the north coast, no doubt. I'm trying to silence those. No doubt. You cause any penalty, anything besides there at your door with a rose in a 45. What game? This is Tactical Wizard Breach. This is the final act. I've just been really bad at keeping up with my streaming habits. In fact, I didn't have a streaming habit for a while, and now I'm trying to get back into that habit. So, yes. I can make the text bigger. Oh, that's the speed. Never mind. Cool. Yeah. So we have Witch in the background, who has a little cat friend, though the cat doesn't do anything other than just be adorable. Then we have this guy who is a druid. We have this person who's not a necromancer. Not a necromancer. Heavy quotation marks. She's not a necromancer. Ignore the fact that she has a skull on her shoulder. She has bones on her neck, a skull belt, a bloody medical bag, and a gun. Oh, and a key that sends you into a different dimension. How is your school? It's been alright. I passed the one class, and now I'm taking a new class on rigging. So hopefully that one doesn't seem as hard as the other one. So Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. But they don't like getting you young, lean for your folks. I was 21. I unlocked new folks. No door wasn't looking to belong. Sweet. You ever cross paths with the Wexlers? And I have a new job. Cool. Know a few people who got new jobs. Sure, big players in the North Coast mob. Ever meet Jiren? Remind me. Shortest blonde guy? Oh, that's like that's Ratley looking. That Ratley looking motherfucker. I wasn't gonna be a dick about it, but yeah. That's real greasy creep, that rat. Wow, he really doesn't like that guy. We've established identity. You can lay off him now. Yeah, I like him. Good lad. Terrible dancer. How's he doing? He's dead. Oh. Downer. How? I shot him in the head. What the fuck did you do for... What did you do that for? He was a patient. And you forgot step 2? Jan interrupted me, called the cops before I could close up. It's how we med. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? That's a sentence. Just felt like I needed to tell someone. I thought maybe you could let the family know. I just wanted to spread a little misery. Oh, I love Banks. Banks is hilarious. Best girl. Thought you might be able to let the family know. That's good for my mate, etc. Your son? That was an accident in the instant. This sounds more like you. That's a tough call, Doc. I can't check you there digits if you wanna take a whack at it, though. You have out of all of the people here, Banks, who uses really big words, Jan, who's simple, just wants to defenestrate people, and then Zen, who's just a normal guy. You are by far the weirdest talking one out of the lot of you lots. Such a frickin' nerd. Back to Lullabet. That's... I think it's just right. She knows how she knows her poisons, yeah. A bit shukl, whatever that is, but it fit the ball. Ah. Kennedy wanted slow and stable, skip the old man's craft. Ever tried Bactrox toxin? Oh, huge fan. Too quick for the Lullabet job, but the let her forget about it. Sorry. I'll try and mute before I cough, but it's been happening quite a bit, so yeah. In fact, I'm actually getting over that cough, so Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see it more. I always wanted to res a bat case, but every poisoning I get is therumed or dicteritels. Oh, my birthday is on the 23rd, and I'm going to the fun zone in Ogden, and I'm curious if you wanted to come. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing on the 23rd. Oh, get rookie gacked. That shit's crumbled? Cardballed? Exactly. It's like I can res the dead. This guy has what is fundamentally a stomach ache. What are you gonna do? What are we doing here? Get on the bat train, amateurs. No antidote made be my two favorite words. Okay, but if you are interested, just send me a text on Discord. We'll see. Actually, they are seeing promising results with the pterotoxin derivatives now. No! Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't you snatchers leave a good thing well enough alone? We just get carried away, I guess. Where's the meat? Supply train leaves Redstone at 8 sharp. We pile in the last car. Moss and her crew meet us there. Any luck? Anything hikey? We're off at the next stop. No harm. Cheese. No, what? No harm. That is cheese, right? I'm not crazy. That's cheese. Why is it no harm cheese? If everything's copacetic, we ride it all the way south. Civi lives quick. Victory Para's back in time for the last call. You really are new around here. I need to blow my nose. Give me like a few seconds. Give me a few more seconds. I swear, we're almost done. Okay. I is back from blowing my nose. Ron, thanks for coming. Whiskers, I just realized how weird my group is decked out. We got a dude in a dog collar and a nice suit, a chick in like winter gear, a dude ready for war, a necromancer, and a like road warrior. Whisker Kellen, Saba Banks. I've heard great things. Great things call me Moss. I'm trying to see if they have an actual gun or like a wand gun. Because he's got a wand gun. They got a mace with spray cans. He's got a cane. She's got like a stun baton. I don't know if that's a wand gun. That just looks like a gun back there. Sorry, I'm picking up the environment. Well, it was just counting me as one of the viewers. That's kind of lame. Anywho. Our group Pinevs blazing about the Kalen's jobs. Ron tells me you helped. Ron helped. Dale's people did the hard part. We've just supported. Incredible work, Arms. Incredible work. Warms my heart to see the capital squirm. How much do you know about our situation? Reactors are about the size of your monomines, then calm, and then run the country. I think that's it. And it could work militaristically. We've been hit by their new craft enhancements. That's what the word. Soldiers already, and it's been a massacre every time. But fighting them isn't my department. I'm in charge of the cell that's been tasked with the aim a little higher. Oh, you're not... Oh, we're not collateral? Higher than defeating the whole world's largest private army? She's a bit snarky. Gotta go with snarky options from time to time. This is so weird. I can look away from my mic, and then my low is, like, quiet. Then when I look at my mic, it's much higher, to the point where I'm almost peaking. And it's a weird, like, I have to be almost peaking because it's the nice little medium. I gotta stop picking things apart. Anything happened in the campaign lately? In my campaign, we're just gonna watch this for a while as I just explain. My campaign, a lot has kind of happened. A lot of, they went across the country. They found a town called Iros. Yes, Iros. A little hot springs town that was currently being taken over by the previous mayor of the town, or the mayor's son, previous mayor's son, who had kind of turned it into a militaristic town, had killed all the old people and hung their bodies from the walls to do fear tactics. It was also threatening a small world war, which the players managed to quickly stamp out with the usage of Call Lightning, which out of combat, you can strike a lightning bolt for like 10 minutes every 6 seconds. So, that was quickly crushed, and then they proceeded to go to the forest chasing the mayor, the mayor's son, because he was the mastermind of all of this stuff. They chase him into the forest. They find that he's dead at the feet of some dude with a really big blade staff. They see the guy, they fight the guy, then their friend, the Green Paladin Dragonborn NPC, like, friend comes up, and she's like, what's going on? Tries to help. The guy takes one look at her, smiles, points at her, and says, come here. She loses all, like, will over herself, walks up to the man, and he basically bends reality over top of himself and their friend, and they technically lost that fight, so yeah. They also kind of got stomped by the guy pretty hard. Then they continued. They found they were making their way back to the hideout when they ran into Um, did my person come into play? Unfortunately, no. I couldn't find really anywhere to put him into it. And after they ran into a artificer who was tasked with killing one of the players. But they quickly were just like, oh yeah, something's wrong here, and they ain't this heartless princess like I thought she was. I need to investigate this. So they kind of tentatively joined the party. Then they kind of continued from there. And then some real world problems showed up. A lot of players couldn't show up for a while, so I only had like 3 players. They eventually got to the sea, was crossing the sea, and then had a bit of a long drawn out where none of us could really play. I ended up doing a one-shot where 2 of my players ended up exploring the realms of the gods, and one of them got a big fancy seed from the realm of the gods, planted it in, and that person's also from the Feywild, so they planted it in the Feywild, in their domain, because they are starting to gather their own domain and gather their power so that they can become an archfey in the future. But they need to find something known as a golden bleeding heart, and they kept kind of tearing open people's chests to see if they have a golden bleeding heart, so things got a little grim from time to time, but after a while, I had enough players that I was like, I feel a little bit more comfortable with running this, and then they ended up getting onto as they were crossing the sea, suddenly an island erupted from the ocean, catching their whole boat on the island, so they kind of got beached on the island. They investigated it to find it held an ancient monument to some old deities. In my world, I got a thing called Pokebeasts, or dire Pokebeasts. They're part of a nondescript company. Yes, their hearts, yeah. A lot of ripping open of chest cavities to see if golden bleeding heart. None so far. So they are able to defeat a small fragment of a old forgotten god. Then the island began to sink, so they ran back to the boat, sailed across the ocean, and as they sailed across the ocean, they managed to get across the ocean, get to the new town where the ranger was just like, I want to see what's in this well, because I saw someone crawl down the well. So he jumps down the well. Well, he climbed down the well using a grappling hook, got to the point where the end of his rope and found it was still a little bit more, 10 feet. So he kind of had to let go of the rope, slide down, got stuck to a large web, and a small kobold ripped him off the web and was like, welcome to the Underdark. Well, at least the entrance towards it. If you want back up into the main city, we got a big spider you can ride back up to the top. And he was just like, nope, so he ethereal stepped up through the ceiling to get to the main city. Then they jumped back in their wagon and rode towards a small little caravan town where they had interacted with a person known as the Duchess, and the Duchess is a demon who's currently living in a humanoid's body, an elven woman's body. And the Duchess, he's from the Nine Hells. He kind of got here from the beginning of the campaign, because in the beginning of the campaign I had a thing happen called the Bloody Masquerade. And the Bloody Masquerade is basically just when the Nine Hells kind of overlaps into the physical prime material plane, and demons are able to kind of hop over for a brief moment, and they can even possess humanoid bodies, and then if they so choose, they can even actualize their form in that humanoid body, and then they go back to being just a normal demon. But if they don't do that, they can just live in that humanoid's body as long as that humanoid's body is living. But once that humanoid body dies, so does the demon. They don't go back to the Nine Hells, they just straight die. So the Duchess is kind of risking his life just hanging out in this humanoid body, But you know, he's found his good life. He's fixing up carts that go through this little wagon town. He's just kind of doing his own thing, while also hiding out from another demon who's named Calico. He's in a different story thing altogether. So Calico is an actual character, and you don't want to mess with Calico because he's got all of the favors with all of the creatures. He's that guy you go up to and is like, hey, we need to get this, and he just goes, I know a guy. He's the I know a guy. So they are able to get their cart fixed because the barbarian, who's a satyr, has started to, like, every time the barbarian goes to sleep, like, fey wood starts growing, like, around them. And they fell asleep in the cart for a while, which kind of wrecked the back of the cart, because the cart started turning into fey wood and kind of becoming all twisted knots and gnarled knots. So the artificer that's now been traveling with the party, who's managed to earn quite a bit of trust, and was also able to gain the trust of another NPC who is a Pokebeast. His name is Alfred, and he is one of my favorite characters I've ever created because I love my boy Alfred. But as they were traversing this area, the artificer stays awake with the Duchess and learns how to repair and basically upgrade their cart with a bit of suspension so they don't feel every bump on the road. They travel across the city to get to another city called Oasis. And in Oasis, the artificer is able to finish upgrading the cart. Hooray! They also find an old man in Oasis. They beat the crap out of the old man, raid his house, and find out that he has another large animal that he has deprived of food, given several diseases, and it is dying. So what does the party do? Expend more healing than they have ever expended on themselves, on the creature, to get it all nice and healed up. That was funny. And they make their way back towards the cart. They rest for the night. The ranger stays awake, casting plant growth for 8 hours to give the entire city a very big boon to their plant life, which also means their food storage as well. And after that, they finish their travels heading towards the city of Oasis. Not Oasis. The city of Desros. And Desros being this massive city, they're kind of hanging out there for a while until they decided to train up a bit, get prepared for something known as the Black Sands Tournament, which, funny enough, is how they started the campaign. They started their campaign in the Black Sands Tournament. They then make their way into as they're waiting for the tournament to begin, they're also waiting to talk with the mailman, because I introduced a overpowered mailman who's the one guy who delivers the letters across the world to everybody around the world all the time. So they were able to make like a date that they were going to meet up with the mailman, and the mailman was just like, all right, sure, I'll talk to you on that day. Where do you want to meet? And it's like, Desros, that'll be a good city. So they're hanging out in Desros to talk to the mailman. Also, now they're going to take part in the Black Sands tournament. But before they've done that, they've gone off to a large pyramid that popped out of nowhere. So they went over to this pyramid, they entered in it, then at the beginning of the pyramid, it was just, wary unto those who entered the pyramid to witness the worthless golden heart. Be wary to pass through the 55 gates. They pass through the 55 gates, and by the time they get to the end of it, they all have acquired the Pharaoh's Curse. So now they cannot heal. So they fight through the areas. They get into this main room. They find a bunch of sarcophaguses lining the walls. One of them decides to open said sarcophagus, and there was a mummy inside of it. But not just any normal mummy, a mummy lord. turns out that there was like 20 sarcophagus lining the walls, and each one of them contained a mummy lord, which means bad news for the party, because mummy lords can summon mummies, and they can also hit like freight trains that don't want you to live anymore. They decide to run, so they run deeper into the pyramid to find that the mummy lords can't go down to the next floor. So they're just like, well, I guess we're safe. So then they start searching the next floor. Turns out it's a labyrinth. They get stabbed a bunch from traps and nearly get hurt a bunch, but they also find some pretty good loot. The artificer is able to craft a dagger of Demon's Bane, which is pretty dope. They also find their way deeper into the pyramid to find their way to the main like antechamber of the pyramid. And it is a main antechamber that is just filled with what looks to be heart urns that are just jars that are what mummy lords use to stay alive. They open one, and inside the jar is a beating red heart, which slowly dies as it is exposed to the air of time and turned to dust. And as they witness this, they hear the sound of shifting sand, and the heart jars slowly sink into themselves. And they watch as sand forms and coalesces into one gigantic form, and then they end up staring up at the massive form of a mummy dragon. I made a mummy dragon, and its stats are disgusting and terrifying. Luckily for them, they didn't fight it, though. The barbarian was also to convince it to give them its golden bleeding heart, because it was once a golden dragon. So now I need to figure out what I'm giving the barbarian for having an ancient golden dragon's heart inside their chest. So yeah, that's kind of where I ended up leaving off with them. So a lot's happened, but yeah. I'm gonna take a drink of water before I continue reading off of stuff here. The most dangerous special forces. I am a raccoon. The most dangerous special forces opportunity in history, and however many super soldiers they already made. Correct. The issue is stopping this invasion isn't gonna free Midil, because it won't be the last. We still be sitting on the only super weapon in the southern hemisphere. It is a weapon we never want to fire, and it'll be months until another comes knocking for it. What's the fix? Destroy our own mono reserves. Bold. Why? We wanted to for years. Even if it was just a dangerous drug, that's not what we want to build our economy on, and our DSR takes all the profits away. Now it's the world-changing weapon in the hands of anyone willing to violate their own people, to turn them into Chainwraiths super soldiers, and all of them have to come through us to get to it. I want to burn it all to dust. Doesn't it have a scientific value? Oh, immense! We have instituted studies. and they wouldn't. Oh my gosh, my Bluesbergs. Immense. Oh, immense. We had institutes studying it, and they would have loved a lifetime supply to tinker with it. But we live in a world of greedy children with knives, and that's not a world where you can study a loaded gun at your leisure. We have a few kilos stashed away for reserves, of course, but any more than that, we'd be building a killed for it until it's all gone. Why haven't you done it yet? Destroy the stockpile. Straightens reactors running in septics check through putting and they outgun us for now. Destroy the mines, chemistry and stuff doesn't burn, and digging the rest of it out at least 10 years hard labor. What's the plan? So it's critical. So that's the critical question, and it's why I wanted to meet you all immediately. Ron the pyromancer friend you told me about, you've seen him burn mana, but have you definitely seen him burn the source? Can he burn Belhelm's Checkles? Yep, our friend struck a little mana within a 7, and he just lit the node, and Bob's your uncle. My brain, I'm bad at the reading, I'm good at the shooting. That's incredible. You're sure the whole thing burned out? Liv used their own gear to check. She's anal like that. Best viewer on streamboo.com. Remove space and blah blah blah. That sound. Best viewer on streamboos.com. Remove the space. T. I feel like you are either trying to sell me something or you are not real. I'm gonna go with the latter. You are not real. If you can prove to me that you are not real, that would be amazing. But I doubt you. Okay, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself here, bot. Try not to get ahead of myself here, but this is very exciting. Do you guys want to help outsearch a corner heist? Moss, we've got incoming. Elaborate. Rail hijack at 9:10 from Moston, and it's gonna to grab. It's gonna get on us. Blah blah blah. Shit. Guess we're starting now. Everything in rear charges head up train in case we need to separate. Clear to the engine. Clear the bird. Amalend. We should head up rail, regroup. If you want to take the supports out of it, I do. You want to cross, push, I'll pull. We play by ear. Okay, actual game. Here we go, baby. Okay. What is everybody's stuff? Deal a total of 12 damage with 1 spore bomb. You have a spore bomb? I can hit those 2. If I center it on him. Okay. Oh, it's a new ability. Ooh, nice. If I use this. Oh, that's a big guy. I can't do that. Never mind. Can have you move here. Avi, grab that. Could blast this guy. Could also send him out of the train, which wouldn't be bad. What about Jen? Defenestrate an enemy immediately after using broom. Oh, I can do that easy. Yo, watch this. We just go like this. Redefenestrate. Pop into here. Be like, what's good? That won't kill you, but it will push you. That's also not good for me. So we step out of that, step back into that, and then we're gonna zap this guy, zap that guy. Then we are going to yeah, we'll do this. Pow! Demonstrate an enemy. Does it not? Okay, hold up. Let me see. Defenestrate an enemy immediately after using the broom. Broom breach. So if I go boop. Oh, it was a speed thing. Okay. Well then, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna nade this way. Then we're gonna have you do a spore bomb on that guy. I did it. I'm amazing. Perish. Jan, I don't want you getting shot. Oh, I also... Oh no, I actually need you over here. Shit. Take cover. Only take half damage. Foresight. Oh! Bitch. Oh no. So we're gonna move over here. Use the laptop. Cool. Blast that man into the container. I win. Go there. Have Ron go here. I think these two are about to die. Actually, wait. Go here, Ron. Pick up that. Now go over here. I might be able to save him. Ron, your vine thing does do 1 damage. If I go Jen doesn't have an attack. Never mind. I saved 1. I'm a hero. Okay. What the heck is that? Glossin is a glowing walls and bad news. German's drone can't shoot you in that. You can walk through them. Stop telling her! Stop telling them how our shit works. Also wrong. Also, that's wrong. Points for effort, mate. Okay. We'll start with you. Go here. Use this. Then we are going to do total damage. Total damage. 12 with the spore bomb. Deal with all the enemies in turn 1. Ooh, okay, that's doable. That's doable. Just gotta think of how I'm doing this. Can you steal mana from, like... No. Okay, if I do Spore Bomb. One, two, three. Ah, the bomb counts as well. You take care of him. Jan. Let's step into here. No, let's have you step into here. So I can static blast you into him. Yes. And then we use our bomb here. That'll only deal 1 damage. Which will be fine. Actually, use our bomb there. And then we have you. Oh, shit. I can't have you just come over here and bite him. Boom! Stop telling our guys how our stuff works. Yeah, that was a good line. Sure? Yes. Okay. That guy's dealt with. First, let's move you here. Actually, no. We'll move you. I think, yeah, here. Static blast. Ah, man. Actually, let's have you go here. Jump out this wall. Fly up, come down, go into here. Oh, that's the broom I wanted to shoot. Damn. Steal his mana! Not good. Actually, let's just have you go over here. Do this because... Yeah. Pull you there. Say, it wasn't me, good sir! Then we'll have you Move here. Goodbye. I'm sorry, good sir, but your sacrifice is completely necessary. Well, crap baskets. Let's go over here so we can grab this. Does this use my action? I can still attack. Okay, cool. Take care of you. Jan, we'll move you here. Then we'll static. Ah, bad placements. We'll move you here. Have you jump out. Have you jump out and go over there. We're gonna static blast this man into the wall. And then we'll move you over here. If you take cover, you are not gonna be safe. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Well then, swap to you, go here. No. Have you go here. Use the vine pole to pull him through there. One less guy to deal with. Jan, we're gonna move you kind of further away. I could defenestrate my own guy. Move you here. Yes. Grab the intel. We get to use chain bolt. Really hurt that guy. Okay, I have an idea. So we move you here. We use this to pull him forwards. Then we have Jan come over here. Grab this. Then we use this, hit him. Okay, maybe not him. Hit him and double hit. Ooh, okay. Hit him, send him gone. Run into a small problem. Okay. No, we good. We good. Oh my gosh. Give me that intel. Then go over there. Just so I have two people on two different trains. Done. Ah, blah, blah. Blood for the blood god. Milk for the Cheerios. Banks! What's the sit rep? Just a little... Just letting everyone kill each other. Oh, kill each other, then I'll res the ones I like. I think I'll go for more a hands-on approach. Okay. Is there any computers for me to hack these things? I see none. I could have him go up and bite someone, which would be pretty neat. Oh, wait, hold up. We got a Bonds and Banks and Rons. Transfer 4 damage at once. Have Rabies deal total of 6 damage to other enemies. Which I think Rabies is Rabid Bite, yeah. Sounds like she's picked favorites. Oh, yes, she has. So we're gonna use Rabid Bite on this guy. Get bit. Then we'll have Banks do damage transfer on you to transfer the damage to that guy. Actually, yes. Wait, who shoots first? We'll have you do the damage transfer to this guy, transferring it to that turret. Because that turret shoots second. Okay, no. I will do it to Jen. And we'll transfer the damage to this guy. Then we'll have Jan throw this grenade there, getting rid of one of them. Then we'll have Jan not move. This is kind of just a waiting's game now. We'll have you move back here to pick up this intel. Okay, cool. That did literally nothing. We'll have you move back to here. Then yeah, we'll end turn. Poor sucker died. That guy died. Okay, there we go. Both subquests complete. End turn. Chasers got an action every single thing we do. Once they attack, they're all done for next turn. Banks, use your cocktail on this guy. Get wrecked. Oh, I don't like you. If you get to move every time, that's annoying. Go away. Okay. First things first. You. Pull this man off a cliff. Then, move here. Take cover. Banks. Cocktail this man. Take cover. You. Okay, I don't like you. You are annoying. Go away. Okay. That'll deal 2 damage to you and you'll hit a wall. Move here. Vine pull him. You don't have a bomb, which I would like you to, but you don't, which is fine. Because crap. He takes cover. Yeah, goodbye. Now, Banks, can you deal with... maybe not where you're standing. Maybe over here. That doesn't deal damage. Well... I think the only one who can deal decent damage would be him. Can we vine pull this? There. Jan, I think you can do this. And then move here. Grab this. Which then we can do this with that. So we start with this guy, Avi. Oh. Ron, you're taking damage. Now, Banks. Go here. Kill this man. Now take cover. You take cover. You move here and take cover and watch this guy die. End turn. Okay. Jan, shoot him. Okay, cool. He moves. Bangs, throw a cocktail at him. He's now dead. Ron, you get to move forwards. And crap. Ron, move here. And pull this man off the train. Now, Ron, you get to go over there. Chan gets to move there. And Banks gets to move there. Sounds like she picked... Oh, yeah, she sounds like she picks her favorites. Boom. Confidence. Dale and Zen. Vasker Sebens, cover me! I'm crossing! If reactor wants these warheads, I'm gonna put a bow on him first. On it. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to keep you alive. Slam, deal 5 damage in 1 charge. I think I can do that. Zen, help Moss plant the bombs at the end of turn 1. Oh. Use the laptop. That drops down. Then we want to do 3-round burst on him. That'll deal 2 damage. Dale. Was it slam? This is slam. Can you slam this guy? No. Can you charge? Eat it! Then can I swap this guy? Oh. Crap. Okay, then let's swap with you. Then we can grab intel. Then we can have... can I swap with a dead guy? No. You do a 3-round burst on him. Oh. Hold up. Oh, I could grab this. Okay. Are you ready for this mind-bending play? So first we go here. Grab intel. Then we do a charge on this guy, sending him flying that way. Then we... Oh, I can grab more intel. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we're gonna swap places with this guy. Help Moss plant the bombs by the end of turn 1. Then we can have you do this there. You swap with that guy. He dies immediately. You can now move here. Use the laptop. And then we gonna do 3-round burst on that guy, killing him. Then maybe time boost you? Maybe that's how I do that? Package armed, get ready. Get back to our friends and let them know North Train is gonna blow. Okay. And this... Actually, wait, hold up. Dale. Except I don't want to charge that guy. Dale's out of mana. Damn. Okay, yeah. End turn. You're an enemy? Hey, Dale! Slam this man! 5 slam damage in 1 charge. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Well then, let's... Okay, let's do some things here. I'm gonna move this way. Did that do it? That count? Highest so far is... Oh, deal 5 slams damage with 1 charge. You can... Okay, that was weird. Okay, that was saying where I could throw the block. Okay, then... Move... Yeah, we're gonna move here. I'm gonna charge this guy. He hits that. He gets shot. Then we're gonna fly over here. You're going to time boost Dale. Gives them 1 more action. Okay, then we're gonna 3-round burst this guy. They move. Then I move. Then we swap over to Dale. Dale does a charge. Then we do it. If I go that way, he's just gonna chase. We're gonna go that way. Guess who's got 1 more time boost? Okay, hold up. Let's, before I go that way, if I throw, go to Dale, block there, and then we charge back this way. Then we're gonna go this way. He moves. End turn, yes. Damn. How does one do this? Throw the block out, put it there. Then we swap locations with said block. Ah. Okay, I have an idea. We'll throw that there. Okay, I have an idea. Charge down here. Then we do this 3-round burst. Then we're going to time boost. Okay. Charge back. Ah, man. This guy poses an interesting problem. move here, he moves there. I throw block there, he moves there. I grab intel, he moves there. I swap locations with this, he moves closer. I charge him. He dies. I charge here. You then time boost me. I can then charge here. Shit. Rewind. We'll charge here. And then we have Zen move to this spot. He can then 3-round burst you. And then take cover. Must survive. Son! Ah. You have a gun! Why can't you shoot, Moss? Pick up intel, he moves to that spot. I throw block here, slowing him down. I then can swap to here. He moves to there. Zen can then shoot this man. He moves to that spot. Dale can now charge him, dealing bigger damage, killing him instantly. Cool. Charge down to here. Unfortunately, Dale, you may actually... No, we'll save. You move here. Take... Why don't you okay, fine. Get after imaged. Yes. Great, now I have 2 of them. Alright, Zen. I want you to... move to this spot. He moves there. Dale, you move to this spot. Zen, do your 3-round burst on this guy. Dale, use your charge. Boy, this is gonna be fun. I don't think this should kill, but I am worried. We're good. Zen, you were gonna be a bit of bait. Ooh. Unfortunately, we gotta rip it a bit early. Dang, Dale's is hard to build. Oh, I forgot you exist! How do I do this? Forgot he was way over here. We're gonna pick this up, then charge way over here. That's fine because I'm planning to do a thing. Oh, that's annoying. That's quite annoying. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Taking a little bit longer. Unfortunately, I think that's how I'm gonna have to end it. There are some long corridors, but unfortunately I just couldn't get Dale to actually deal the final blow that I wanted. Sorry. Heyo! Everything back of the south of the train. North of this one is toast in 3 seconds. Oh, that's gotta be good. That's oughta be good. Jan and Dale. Defenestrate 10 hostiles by the end of turn 3. Have Dale do a total of 30 knockback accumulative. Okay, so we go with you. We're gonna immediately throw this. Throw this here. Where's Jan? Jan is way over there by herself. Fun. Jan, move up to this spot. Grab this intel. Chain bolt this guy, that guy, and could you chain bolt yourself? Cancel for now. Dale. Step up to here. Charge this man. There's one guy. Let's perform another charge. That was so good, I think I'll do it again! Sad days. Chain bolt that guy, this guy, and no, she can't. Well, damn. Grab intel. There's 2. Just 8 more. And then you do your cocktail on... Could do these 3, or I could do this guy. Let's do these 3. Just to send them even further back. Dale, take a step back. Slam into this guy. Man, I don't like this wall. It's kind of, like, bad. Dale, slam into this man again. Do it again. Okay, I have an idea, though I don't know how well it's gonna work. Then we have Zen step up to here. Grab this. Then we... time boost. Ah, lame. Actually, it might work out if I move you now. Grab this. Time boost you. Does that give you 2? Yes! We dash back here. Then we dash back at him. Yum! Yum! Get slammed. Oh, glorious. Meet death. Okay. It's turn. Jan. Let's move you. Move you here. Eat it, punk! Wow! We can go back over this way. And static bolts. Some weird finagling I'm having to do here. Hit him. I can do that better. I could probably just blast him. Thanks. Punk. You. Dog bite literally everybody. Big guy, guy with hammer. Banks, how well can you see? You can see pretty far. If I have you hold this guy, have you go here to use this, then I can have Jan chain bolt you and a static bolt him. Actually, hold on. Better play. Move you here. Move you here. And then we chain bolt him off the edge, and then we can send him off the edge. An extra 2. Then we have Dale send this man back to the wall. I said back to the wall. Then I go back over here. Whee! Oh, strategic. We're just gonna throw this that way. Right there. So they have to come out over here. I'm a genius. You. Move over here. Pick up that. Time boost. Ron. Ron, you can move there. You can shoot him. Actually, I didn't need to waste that time boost. I could literally just have Ron. Heck, I could probably have Ron just run up and bite him. But I want Ron where he's at. Fairly close over here. Swaps to you, and then you can just shoot him. Good shot. There we go. Big guy. Big guy. Have you go. And you move here. Then we're gonna take a shot at you. Pushing you back there. Thanks. I don't want you dying, because you were technically my healer. Now Zen's gonna die. Unless I do this. Okay, that's some bull crap. He still goes flying even if... Okay, then... Go flying back at the wall! Whee! Gotta move you. Move you here. Banks, throw this at him. Rabied shot, rabied bite. Then... Okay. Let's redo this, shall we? Jen? I think I got a thing that'll send people further. Shit. Dale real quick. Must have been movement Dale needed. Here. Shit. Move you. Shoot him. Okay, that's dumb. Thanks. Go here. Gets 3 team members out of the enemy's train. Oh no. Okay. In that case, move you here. Damage transfer yourself to this guy. No. Move you here. Damage transfer yourself to this guy. Then have Dale charge him, get their quota of launching people away, and he should now be dead. He attacked, he shouldn't be attacking anymore. Move you here. Have you go here, grab the intel, swap with okay. I think we can do this. We'll swap to Banks. Move Banks here. Do the damage transfer. Okay, then we swap back to Dale. Move you here, grab that. Zen, you might take a bit of damage here. Zen might die here. Okay, now Dale will go over here. Using the enemies against themselves. Ron. Pull back here. Use this on him. Dale. I didn't need to do that, but that's fine. Swap that guy. Okay. I'm gonna go Banks. Ensure this man's leaving. Don't know why, but that scared me. Then you move here. Just gotta blast this man off the train. And then we can broom on out of here. Actually. Let's broom here. You here. And then Dale can swap with you. Zen. We're gonna 3-round burst him, then have Dale pull. If I have you pull now. Here? Yes, that's what I want. You can... You swap with this man. You move here. Move. Yeah, move here. Static blast him. That gives you an extra move. You go there, and then you leave the train. Boop. And then Zen over here can do this. Foresight. Done. Gen stuff is always hard to do. Sabotage the train. Sabotage the reactor. Complete. God, what a mess. You guys should get some rest. I'll take care of the bodies. Jen gives Banks a look. Banks sighs. Or I could bring them back. What? Couple gunshots later. Nice. That's actually great. That's also good too. Alright, so. No limit to how many times refresh jolt can happen. That sounds really good. Once per turn, you can refresh your movement after firing. No limit to how many times refresh jolt can trigger per turn. Except she only really has one shot. I guess Zen then hasted her. This could be useful. An extra one of these could be useful as well. Refreshes the move of any friendly target in the blast. Throw directly onto an enemy. Lightning strikes them for 2 damage. I'm gonna get that. And then we swap over to you, Mr. Rock. Victim is also steadied losing this much health each turn. Ooh. Knockback per target. That could be useful. Just an extra bomb. Tangle opens up the ground within 3 titles. Pulls you towards it. If the target's teammates... If you target a teammate or your action is refreshed. Do that for some quick repositioning. Oh, we got an outfit. I'm guessing it's on you. Wiztech. Cool. I guess I could have saved for Toxic, and then you could have been a weird frog. I think for now... we'll run the Wiztech. He's got weird pants. Field Lance Witch. Oh, that's the starter one. And then you got Desert Thing, Jungle Tech, Wiztech, which is what I've got her in. Private Eye. And then East Point's Knight, and then White Witch. White Witch would be... White Witch comes with effects. That's pretty cool. Stick with the Wiztech for now. Med School. I also want that one. That one's pretty cool. Full jacket, blacked out. I just like... This is just a cool design. Scrapper. Well, that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Farewell, so long, and have a lovely